This exercise video, we're going to be going through a reverse chop exercise to help work on not only strength of your shoulders and upper back, but also does a little strengthening of your core and postural muscles. So you're going to get yourself kneeling on the ground. You can pad underneath your knees for support as needed. And we're going to have the leg that's closest to our attachment point of the band kneeling down on the ground with the outer knee up straight, bent at 90 degrees. I have my bands attached at the bottom of a door, but you can attach it to something else as long as it's firm and not going to be moving on you. And we want it to be as low down onto the ground as possible. So we want it to be really low down so we can get proper position and tension as we're bringing up our arms into our reverse chop. So we're going to hold on to the band in both hands. You can interlock your fingers if you'd like to. We're going to straighten out our elbows relatively fully straight. And we're going to try to keep our wrists in neutral. So this is our starting point. And we're going to bring ourselves a little bit over towards the inner hip towards the wall. This is our starting point, so we have a little bit of a twist in our torso to begin with. We're going to engage our lower belly muscles. Think about tall spine posture. Keep that core engagement and tall posture. And we're going to raise the band up overhead in a diagonal. And we're going to be twisting our body slightly and then coming down nice, slow, and controlled. So we're going to raise up at a diagonal over our outside shoulder, slowly come back down. When we're bringing the arms up, we're going to let our torso do a little twisting to help get to that position. So we're going to get a little bit of some oblique work as we're going in and out. But we want to make sure that we keep, again, that tall spine posture when we're bringing the arms up. I don't want you to start leaning back or tilting or any other motion here. So our head and spine should stay perfectly on a swivel as we're going through this. For the arms, we want to make sure, again, we keep them relatively straight the whole time and keep them straight as they come up, out to the side, and keep them straight as we come back down. So I'm showing you a little bit from the side here. I'll show you the motion so you can see where I'm positioning myself. So I'm going to do it without the band here so you can see the motion. Kneeling here, 90 position of both knees. Tall spine posture, core engaged. Starting with our opposite hip, a little rotation towards that side. We're going to come up overhead this way, a little rotation towards the outside, and then come back down. When we're bringing the arm overhead, we want to make sure that our shoulder blades try to stay down and back as we're coming up and not shrugging up towards our ears. So we want to make sure as we're coming up, our shoulder blades stay kind of locked down versus shrugging up. So make sure your shoulders stay away from your ears as we're doing this exercise. You should feel this working a lot through the upper back and shoulder region, maybe a little bit of work in the neck and a little bit of work in the core.